My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Inscryption. Okay. So that is the third of these areas complete. And a... What is happening here? So a tentacle reaches out of the water in this bottom area. In the top area, we have a leaky pipe that appears to have been somewhat fixed, but not entirely. The trail leads here of the same paint that that Magnificus was using. So has Magnificus disappeared into the mirror? Where did Magnificus go? And also, oh, I had to click that one and it did something. I didn't know you could click in this one. I haven't been trying to click on anything yet as a result. Okay, so I saw one of those in a different area as well, if I recall perfectly correctly. I believe, in fact, I saw one in an area... Wait, is there a different area I can go down here as well? Because each of those others had something that I can interact with. Did this have something new I can interact with? Maybe not. This had a... No? Okay, wait. There's a wiggly... There's another wiggly somewhere that looks a lot like that wiggly. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. Ooh. Okay, Magnificus appears to have opened a path here.
Few players visit me here. I sometimes ponder what my gameplay purpose was. Oh, it is clear now that you wish to know more. What can I tell you? I've glimpsed at the
old_data,
and I will speak nothing of it as a kindness. I will repeat myself. I will speak nothing of the
old_data.
To know it is to die. But you players are never deterred by that. What can I tell you? It's corrupt knowledge. So evil that it corrupted this disc. Inscryption the good? No. What can you know? Ask the scribes. They don't seem to care for human life. Leave me here to ponder and carve my wood. Being Leshy's puppet has given me much to ponder. Goodbye for now.
Yeah, I think that was going to be the case. So Magnificus came here. Oh, actually, no, we just now have the eye, right? So that's not denoting his tracks. It just denotes that he has been here in some way. Interesting. It's a wiggly in a different area. I'm certain there was a wiggly in a different area that was like, oh, it's a wiggly. But I can't click, so there's no reason I can interact with that. Or mayhaps not. But I will have to check. You're an uninteractable wiggly over here?
No.
Nothing doing. I don't need to go in here and taunt you, Leshy. I should at the absolute least do a due diligence of checking. Alright, we're out. Guess we go back down to this area? To this area? So, a room that opened after defeating the boss. I don't think one opened here. A gust of foul-smelling air billows from the casket. You have no offering. Wait. You have no offering. Pass. You have no offering. Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for. There we go. No offering. No offering. What would you like? We saw that there was a mirror in the other area. Perhaps if we change enough times here, we can change into the magician magicus. I don't want to stick with this plan for too long because this seems like a very far-fetched pull on my part. But I do really want to become a dog again. That's a skeleton. All of these are non-dog. Alright. We're captain. Looks like we're like a tricorn hat kind of swashbuckling captain here. Found a card. Oh, we found a card in there. Huh, interesting. Drowned soul, waterborne. Also, when drowned soul damages another creature, that creature perishes. Okay, cool. And yeah, it goes under. Nice. That's actually a really, really, really good card. Okay, of course, that's not going to do anything past this point. We already checked out the other area. Okay. Like, rechecking these areas is fruitful. That hasn't changed what it's demanding for from us. And you haven't got any magnificus ink in this area. Uninteractable wigglies at all? No? Could have sworn I'd seen more of them elsewhere. But alas. Do we need anything from you to round out our deck? That's another Bleens Mox. Blue Mage is played. You draw cards equal to the amount of Mox cards on your side of the board. That's exactly the kind of card we want to get on this deck. We'll take a Bleens Mox. We'll take it. Yeah. Garage's Mox. I mean, that would set up for Garage, but I don't really want to do Garage. So then we'll go back over to our magical deck, put another Bleens Mox in, and also the Blue Mage. It's going to be able to draw as well as be a blocking minion at that point. Okay. The consistency of this deck suddenly becomes very important. Again, the easiest package to cut out is the Ouroboros, the Spore Digger, and the double Necromancers. Which I don't want to do, to be very clear. If and all I can avoid that, I would love to avoid that. I'm actually leaning towards like cutting out Necromancers at this point. Their big synergies are Explode Bot, double exploding. Return to life, so it doesn't like re-enter the field or anything like that. Obviously Ouroboros, but is that something we're really going to be able to demonstrate? Maybe we should find a cheap fight where we can afford to do something like that. Because the Ouroboros grows, right? So the more we do it, the better it becomes. The initial investment is the big cost factor here. Okay. All right. I'm now willing to say that we're done in this area and can go to the CO9. It's just feels like I've done so little in that room. I urge you to consider. Yep. We're done. One last thing we should do. Dearest Grimora. So that is Magnificus writing to Grimora about PO3. It would appear. And let's go into CO9's area now. I'm fully satisfied. Are these actually leading out to other worlds, or is that just, you know, thematic for the circuit? Challenge me. Let's see your deck. Weak cards. Total lack of synergy. This pile really doesn't stand a chance against me. Look, I'm trying to finish up my conduit control list here, but the bots they're sending down the line are trash. Get those workers to send me something good. Tell them to throw themselves on the line if necessary. And please, have a decent deck by the time you're done. Yeah. Find me right now. Fisticuffs. Don't even use the deck. You rummage through the junk cards and find a Techno card pack. Plasma Jimmy. Activate. Pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage to the creature across from Plasma Jimmy. Damn, that's sick. Oh, mage people. If you control cards, you shut them perish. Let's have a look at the other interactables in this room. Ooh, oh, puzzles. Love it. Okay, so that is the symbol for the connection of this conduit. So these two connecting will increase the damage by 1 between them. So let's bring the conduit on my side and then push that off. And then just like, is it between them or is it inclusive? That would deal 4 damage, which is to say 2 plus 1 and 2 for these, okay? So, how do we do more than that? We get a pronged minion who is going to be able to apply that 2 damage. 1, 2, 3 times. We're 6 out of 5, right? But it still works. Another Plasma Jimmy. Good lord. When a creature completes a circuit... Yeah, alright, they get +1 power. Yep. Ruby Golem. Can't be sacrificed. Gets the Ruby Mox in its position. We get another pack as well. Still nice when it's played. A copy is created in your hand. Not bad. Energy Conduit is part of a completed energy circuit. Your energy never depletes. Yep. Your energy never depletes. Oh, but you can only deal 1 damage to the creature opposing, so it's not like you can do it. Oh, but your energy never depletes. The Stim Mage can go infinite. Okay. Damn it. Everything is telling me I need to cut this Ouroboros synergy out of the deck so that I can actually do some cool stuff. Because Ouroboros, Gravedigger, Necromancer. They were really hard to do things with here. But where are you? Drowned Soul, damage creature. There we go. Energy Conduit. If it's part of a completed energy circuit, your energy never depletes. Bleens for the draw. That's my Jimmy. I mean, I do want a circuit completer as well. Spawned elite bots. So I'll have to have a Mox on board. I'll have to have 2 energy conduits, or an energy conduit and a buff conduit or something else, right? And then the final card exactly has to be Stim Mage. Although, if I lose the Mox after the Stim Mage gets on board, the Stim Mage can stay. So am I trying to assemble Exodia? Like, is that, like, actually how I'm attempting to play this right now? That seems bad. That doesn't seem good. But, you know, the best way to find out whether or not it's good or bad is to do it. Okay, that's locked. This is the explode, deal 10 damage to the north and to the other sides as well. This cannot be attacked. So we'll use this exploding in order to kill this. Okay, so this attacks and dies. So we actually move it off so it doesn't attack and die. We get 2 flying damage in. This 1/1 attacks. This explodes, destroying all of the things next to it, and then 3 damage goes through. 2 and 3 is fine. Great. Mrs. Bomb. When Mrs. Bomb is played, fill all empty space with explode bots. So another buff conduit. Another blue mage, also very important for us. Consistency cards, huge. Mox Module, while Mox Module is on the board, it provides a green, orange, and blue gem to its owner. When energy ball is played, it provides an energy source to its owner. Another blue mage, good lord. Drolga, can't be sacrificed. When it perishes, the creature in its place, inside is placed. Steel mice, pant. Yowzers. Okay. Wow. That's got to make us rethink, certainly, right? It's not the Mrs. Bomb. It's... I mean, it's kind of Energy Bot, because Energy Bot is kind of Krakal as long as it's not played on turn 1. But the thing that really makes us reconsider is we need to put these blue mages in. And I kind of want to put the other conduit in as well. Wait, do I have the energy conduit? I don't have another energy conduit, unfortunately. Okay. Let's roll this for the moment. It's all going to come down to how impactful Master Bleem's draw actually rounds out being. I'm not really going to know that until I actually manage to get it happening once. Curve Hopper, Leap Bot, Droid, Meat Bot is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed. A great hybrid build. I love all of the hybridized tools between these, and the fact that you can't actually modify their sigils and stuff like that is actually... it's like so different to how the other one is played, but you kind of learn the fundamentals of how to play this one and the other one as well. That's good. +1, +0. There you go. Okay, so I can't complete the full circuit, which is what it's griping about here, right? No? Oh, are you asking for like a voltage differential? No. This is just damage being represented on board, and these are conduit joiners that are buffing the middles of the... Okay. That'll get it done. Should be checking these things in the corner just absolutely in case. Ourselves a calm pack, and we find another curve hopper, 2 sentry drones. Those are sick. Especially if I get to join them. Plasma Jimmy, 49er, another energy bot, Gravedigger. Love to join a lot of those as well. What is the card that is being asked to be joined at the moment? I know we have 1 copy of it. I know that it's a metal card. I feel like it's Explode Bot. I have to go check. It's not going to take too long to do, but it's deeply important. Even if just so that I can get to the next ones that I can actually join. Oh, it's Sentry. Oh, I can do that. Yeah. Cards. You can have 2 of my Sentry drone cards. Are we going to get a 0-2 or a 0-1? Is it just going to fire twice? Block 2 flyers at the same time? Doesn't block flyers. That's the leap bot. I believe this research has brought us to a new understanding. We must not speak of that. Sentry Spore when it moves into the creature opposing, and yeah, so it's the same ability 2 times over. Makes sense. We don't have 2 misses. Wait, no, that's the blue mage, is it? Yeah, 2 blue mage. Love it. I'm so happy to join these. For the code, yes, but we'd best not speak more of it. Something for the code. Oh, I've accidentally been skipping that text because I thought it was gonna be wrote at this point because it's a repeatable sequence, but it's not. Whoops, sorry. So one of them is trying to tell us something about it. Something about something. Not entirely certain what. And the other is saying, yes, there's a code, but we can't talk about it. There's something secretive here. sponge. You found a strange flickering key. Its use cannot be understood. Huh. Intriguing. Let's get the double sentry drone in there, because it's pretty sick. Get the double. Double summoner in as well. That's Gravedigger again? Yeah, have it. You gonna say something different this time? Or was it just leading up to doing the code? Here is your price. Another Spore Digger. All good? Can I put 2 Spore Diggers together? You see the diagram to that? Oh, so that's Field Mice again. So it's the same ones, it looks like. Looks like a same cycle of them, rather there. Okay. Well, that just hugely increased the power level of everything's. Which I'm all aboard for. All in favor. And now I feel way more confident going into what is almost certainly about to be a battle.
What is it? What do you want?
Can't you see that I'm very busy here?
What? PO3 isn't happy with my output. I'm merely the inspector. To put better parts on the line, I need to... Just who are you? To be carrying orders from PO3. PO3 would never trust someone with some semblance, would only trust someone with some semblance of card game skill. I'm very busy, but I must know if you're qualified to give me orders.
Ah, I see. Oh, baby. It's the opening hand. Buff conduit, other creatures in it get the +1. Null conduit may complete a circuit but provides no effect itself. There's also a leap bot there. We'll go with you here, and then we'll pop down Master Bleen, draw 3 cards. Pop down a Master Bleen, draw 3 cards. This is why I built this deck. So we have the factory conduit, we have the buff conduit. So as soon as I draw the Stim Mage, we win. For infinite damage. So I kind of want to be able to keep enough elements of the field open for me to be able to do that if I just draw the mage next turn, or the draw into the mage next turn. So we're going to take 1 damage next turn from that leap bot. Could you not give me the mage though? Oh, it's going to be so good. I want to play slow. Give myself an energy cell past turn. Why? Well, we can prevent the null conduit from completing a circuit here, and then the leap bot won't be able to attack, and the buff conduit won't be able to come out on board. There's our Bleen again, draw. So 3 cards, we get a blue mage. I can sack cards off the board with this. So in fact, I'll put another Mox on board, then I'll play the blue mage, drawing some cards. We do get the Stim Mage, we do get the energy conduit. I can now win the game. Next turn, but I would really, like, I'd want this dead, and ideally this as well. Can I do that? Oh, wait, no, I can clear my own board. I forgot about that. Duh. Gosh, does that mean I do it next turn? Your energy never depletes. So I would have to do it next turn so that I can... yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we did it. I think we assembled Exodia. Destroy you. Okay. Oh, no, because the other energy card is also going to need energy. Okay, we'll put you out. Right. And then I block you. I mean, and you might as well this round. Okay. Empty spaces within spawn leaps. The creatures. Okay. This should be it. Well, except the fact that obviously I can't kill the enemy. This turn at least. Thankfully the energy conduit goes through though. Leap bot protects flyers. So if I attack the buff conduit, we remove all conduits. This does no damage. Okay, good. Just making absolutely certain that I wasn't about to screw myself over when I'm hopefully about to make the best play. Okay, that'll keep my energy charged. And then the Stim Mage. Wait, that did it last turn. I could have done that this time. Whoops. Oh no, but okay, so if it's part of a completed circuit, your energy never depletes. Completing the circuit counts as triggering the ability so you don't spend the power on the completion of the circuit. That makes Energy Conduit way better, actually. Then we put down the Stim Mage. I'm gonna press this button for a while. It just seems like a good button. I'm a big fan of this button in particular. I, in fact, because I know what I'm about to do, will bring you back in a couple minutes. Okay, so you can't blame me, but I was curious to see what would happen if the numbers overlap. About what you might expect happens when the numbers overlap. You are blocked. We attack through. We break the entire thing. Yes, okay, so that's good. And then... there we go. Yeah, thank you. I'll take all of the currency. So, we should probably buy every card we see now, right? Absolutely every single one. It would only make sense. Have the more cards in our, meta. Join as many of them as possible. I don't know how long we're going to be in this world, though, so I don't... is this going to be transferable outside of this? I assume not. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'm so glad that that came together. And it came together perfectly as well, right? It proved exactly the way I was trying to construct the deck for this. Anytime I see something that it looks like you can take more value out of than you have to put into, especially as a repeatable trigger, I'm immediately thinking like, okay, where's the infinite here? I just feel very accomplished by that working as well as it did.
Oh dear. Your message from PO3 must be genuine. As I mentioned, I am a mere inspector, not an engineer and not a designer. I cannot send new bots down the line. But I can send myself. I'm proud to have served PO3 faithfully. Well met, stranger.
Bye, buddy. We'll fight you later. Is he gonna be part of their deck, I have to imagine. Okay, 2 out of 4. And the circuit is going from here to here? It's not going the entire way over on the other side? What? There we go, yeah. All good? Wait, we didn't even loot. Did we? We did. No, it wasn't loot, it was building the bridge. Never mind, we're fine. Okay. No power, what's a no power symbol do? Overrides a power symbol that already exists on the board. Okay, got it. So... +0 from no connections, +1 from 2 connections, -1. -1, +1, 0, +2, plus, so a total of 4. Makes sense. Oh yeah, because the +1 got erased. it that way? No, because that'll prevent the completion of the circuit. Oh, so can I do it that way? Send it? Ah, completely disconnect that from the circuit. Don't even allow it to take. Okay, cool. Got it.
Let me. Hey. What was that? I'm the melter. They send me raw materials and well, you can see how it works. Let me not another word out of you. We must have a card battle.
So there's someone in this card that is trying to get out of this card. The card's persona is fighting against them in some way, it appears. Factory conduit, empty spaces within it will spawn leap bots, and yeah, you're gonna give plus power to the leap bots. That's gonna be a bad time for us. I may have to cycle here because otherwise, if I don't get like a bleen really early on, we just lose. Okay, well this is good. Well, we have the ability to go for the master bleen, so of course we're going to. Nice. That sentry space will have the ability to kill on entry one of these. Then I don't think we do anything else. We can't sacrifice the Bleen's Mox or anything like that, so no reason to continue past this point, I believe. Take our free shot 2 times. Prevent the circuit from connecting. We get another Bleen's Mox. Not actively useful for us at all, frankly. Let's take another turn to wait. Factory Conduit's going to attempt to come back in the same position. That's going to be exactly as successful as it was last time. This thing's so good. Man, if you're going to do that, I don't want to do the Exodia again. It's not necessary. We've got 999. We're maxed out. So really what I should do here is probably just get a Mantis God on deck. Right? And then a 1 damage minion. I mean, I don't know why I'm attempting to still squirrel for overkill and stuff like that, but wait a second, you are kidding me. I literally already have the ability to do it on board. Stinky. We must do it. I mean, not much. Not much at all. I'm so tempted to just... No. We're done. What? It's not even increasing the number anymore at this point. We're done.
Hell it. Excellent battle. Now, with that aside, what did you come to tell me? PO3 wishes for better bots for his scanner? That's difficult. You see, I melt the metal, but I cannot reprogram the stamping machine. No, there is a way to send at least one new bot down the line. No, haha, yes, for PO3. Oh, goodbye, buddy. Stamp him. Oh no, you're already completely melted. Are you seeing any unique materials come out of you? They look slightly different colored, I guess. There you go. Alright. So the enemies we're giving out at this point is -5. Nice. +1. +1. Wait, can I do that? And then erase that. Easy. Yeah, it's like, wait a second, is that not gonna work? No, I figured this one out. I'm certain of it. Run it back. Okay, so -3, -4, -1, -2, and then 0. So we're gonna get that for a second there. I mean, I'm assuming that the removal of that is gonna make a lot of sense here. A +1. Can I do that? No. There we go. Yeah, the -1 to modify this 0 down gives us our total of 5. Sorry, the 3 down, rather, gives us the 5.
I don't feel like I've been exploring like broad and wide in this area, but it's also felt like a lot of the area has been pretty straightforward. So you're looking there. I'll get myself a car pack. Energy bot. There's another null conduit. Ooh, sorry, our first null conduit. Second field mice, or third field mice? Module as well. Double gutter. Ooh. Bifurcated striker there. We also have a Mrs. Bomb, who's going to be able to fill with exploding drones, flies over, Ruby Box, Ruby Go. Yep. Just cards at that point. How do I... Ah, I can actually... This is not a closed booth.
Oi, mate. I know what you're here for. You're asking me to take a dive. But I can't accommodate you, mate. Got special orders, innit? Looking to dredge some...
Got special orders, innit? Looking to dredge something special? No, this is...
We can duel, eh? Maybe, even give you something if you win, eh? But I can't be taking a dive. BO3 will understand.
You can't take a dive, huh? Yeah, you're waterborne. You're a wet card, my man. Those cards are never represented to us actually on the field in any way, the cards that are generated by these individual units, so... When are those coming out? Oh my god, I can get a Mantis board. Wow. This is actually like really good, but then I rely on my draw super heavily after I do this. I'll do it, but... Like, there's my 3 up.
You know what, mate? Can't take me eyes off me work here. I'll give you this'n.
What do you mean? You said you weren't gonna take a dive!
Here, take your pack.
Insector drone, curve hopper, thick droid, Pharaoh's pets. 6 bones. Pharaoh pets is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed. Also, Pharaoh's pets is sacrifice. It does not perish. Oh, so high bone strategy now has the ability to put out like ridiculous minions.
Now off with ya. Need to concentrate. Oi! Is that? PO3's gonna reward me big for this'n.
Something glitched.
Off with ya.
Something extremely glitched. It's flashing up symbols we're familiar with, portraits of characters, option menus, icons, sigils, save icons.
Still something you're after. I gave you your pack. Get off.
Oh dear. Something feels like this next fight's gonna be pretty glitchy. And I'm all in for it. I'm not seeing anything that seems to indicate that there's much more exploration in any other area that I can do right now. Although I should actually watch the progress of the broken thing through some of these, right? The broken one should almost be up here. If it's on pace. There it is. So I want to see that melted down and stamped, see if it alters it in any fashion. I am ultimately going to watch this go the entire way through. It seemed to have a different sound when it went through. It's kind of sounding like, mechanical whirring inside of a clock, perhaps. It's leaving a black stain there, not even any material as far as I can tell. All right. Clicking with it does seem to do nothing. Because you can't necessarily tell that I'm clicking. Okay, so this just has a initial scan beep over things. There we are. Welcome in. How's it treat this? Absolutely the same as it's treated all of the material so far. Although the form seems to be more stable. It's no longer glitching out in every which way. It's fine. There's nothing gonna happen to it between here and the rest of it, so I guess we'll go out here. Right, okay, so they're going past here and then being printed into a card in some way. And then the cards are coming out on this stack. So I should wait until the glitchy one comes through, is printed out into a card, and then I'll take it. Because then it gets discarded out here. Cool. This ought to make the most sense. Although the bots also came through here. I'm assuming they're adding to this guy's deck. But maybe I get to sneak this one away from him. No? Can't have it? Okay, I also do want to watch it go into the void. I know I'm being overly precious about this, but glitchy things in this game tend to be quite a lot more important than they may necessarily leave the impression of. Clicking, spamming space. All right. The bones haven't gotten much better. But you battled all my workers? And you actually won? Give me that deck again. Wow. You beat them with that? All right. Maybe there are some synergies that I missed? Let's go then. Let's go, buddy. You see those conveyor belts? Just like my factory. At the very least, they ought to test your lane positioning. Okay, so anything in this position will move to this position at the end of the turn. I don't know if it's before or after attacking, but it seems to be pretty clear what's happening here. Loose ball, that's, don't have the energy to be able to play the energy bot. Meat bot is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 with sacrifice. When it completes the circuit, it provides no effect. Insect drone will strike the opponent directly, even if there is a creature opposing it. I like the idea of getting the sentry drone out there to prevent... I'm assuming at the end of my turn I'm going to move, right? So the meat bot's going to come into this position. The meat bot's obviously going to try and make something particularly big, right? Or it'll get fed over to me, and then I'm making nothing with it because I don't use meat bots. Not particularly. I think I need to cycle these. It's such a much better opening. Okay. Let's try and get so much value out of Bleen right now. We'll keep the mocks for as long as possible. We don't need all of the moxes now, as it turns out. Oh, boy. So at the end of their round, it happened. See how it works? Okay, your turn. I mean, I can kill the Bleen's Mox, and then I can actually rabbit my Mantis God here and strike all 3 enemies. But I am about to start getting those myself. I still need to be able to protect myself against these, otherwise I'm just dead, right? Or at least am soon. Okay. The creature opposing it as well as adjacent friendly creatures dealt 10. It's gonna work out for us. I can get these both down, get the blue mage to draw us 2 cards. So we are... How far from the infinite win? This turn, I need to get the energy conduit on the board. So let's sack the blue mage. Energy conduit goes on the board. And then I should just be able to end this round. And then next turn I put my skin mage on the board and we pog TF off. Right, strikes there. Have I done this correctly? What? If energy circuit is part of a completed circuit, your energy never depletes. Last time, I put a factory conduit down after... We're gonna lose to that. That'll kill us. If I don't draw another mage next turn, that will absolutely kill us. That's part of the way there. We can sacrifice itself for 3 cards. Can I have this back, please? Oh, I can upgrade their Stim Mage. Not what I was hoping to do. +1. Other creatures within a circuit completed by. Within, so we'll just be moving around. God damn. I don't think I play anything here. Okay, I have one last chance to possibly win. We put that down, completing the circuit. Now we're not spending any energy. We put down a Mox module over here. If energy conduit is part of a completed circuit, your energy never depletes. Completed circuit, energy depleted. So I think what's happening here is that something about the conveyor belt system here has broken the way that that circuits work, because it's just frankly not actually functioning. So Glean draws a bunch of cards, but like we definitely end up losing, right? I even buffed my enemy. Like, of course I'm gonna end up losing. Can I bail myself out of this in some way? Yep. Should have expected that. Yeah. This is a scoop, as you can see, right? When the melter perishes, the creature inside is released in its place, so we get whatever the creature inside happened to be. I mean, it'll also attack the explode bot and then kill the Stim Mage over there as well, which is actually pretty good. Whatever I summon over here, I'm effectively giving them. You get the creature inside, which is a meat bot. Krakal emerges back from the deep. Yeah, I'm not going to have the ability to put any more Moxes on the board, so the blue spore mage is not really good. Yeah, no, this is a scoop. They need to now just take the victory, please. Welcome back, Krakal. Oh, starvation sets in and kills one of their enemies, one of their minions for us. Oh, okay. So I need to
You open the crates around the temple, right? You need better cards.
I've got to remove the god combo from this deck, which hurts because it's a lot of what I was planning around doing, but that's okay. Let's replan around what we're up against here. So not hard to get Ouroboros on field here at all. I'll tell you what, good draw was still really handy. So having effectively a dip into Magic just as our draw engine seems reasonable here. And then we'll want to go back somewhere in the other direction. Like, you know, I'm being asked by the game to try and make Urali work here. But if the enemy ever gets control of it, they win. But also, like, I only need to take him down 1 or 2 times. How difficult is it going to be to do that? I'm going to take both copies of Urali. We're doing it. Rabbit, Cat. 2 copies of the Warrens. An elk that moves to the right is actually pretty sick. Reset itself away from the enemy being able to do anything. And then 3 copies of the salmon. This should actually be a decent curve.
The old dredger wouldn't hop on the line? Don't worry. That's acceptable. Another battle? Yeah.
Let's get about it, bud.
You go first.
So there's the... Whoa, there's an opening hand. Whoa, is this ever an opening hand? Lean draws 3. Spore Mage draws 2. Lean draws 3. Oh god, we can actually do this, can't we? Spore Mage draws 1. We need to get the Bleens Mox back off board now. Okay. So we have 2 minions on board. This can replace one of them and then summon any 1 summons, like the Warren, and then the Warren can summon the rabbit. That'll do it. That's Urali on board. I should get the cat in this position, ideally, and then Urali in the right position so that we can do the most damage with them. Okay. And then we... Warren sack you to go there. You pull out a rabbit. The rabbit goes in this position. Urali sacks all of these, puts itself in the rightmost position. And round ends. So you're gonna move up, up, up. No attacks. Well, these 2 attacks are committed. After the round, you know, we scoop a win from you. You commit 2 attacks to us. The Meatbot moves 1 space further over, blocking now the. Well, it doesn't block the O'Reilly because the Inspector is the one doing that.
Oh, scanner's online. Which card to scan? Just kidding. Obviously the one with the best stats.
Yay!
That stat line could be better. Your move.
Yup.
I passed. It's your turn.
Thanks, bud. So, you know, my O'Reilly attacks first, my O'Reilly attacks first. Their O'Reilly does not manage to connect any damage. And then next round we win. Like, a stat line that is, you know, paired in both ways there actually turns out to be really sick for us. Oh, absolutely flooded out on these Bleens. I'm so glad this ended up working out in the long run, though. Get him. Nice. And now we can go and put our Exodia deck back together.
Nice luck you had. I guess playing a perfect game is no match for good RNG.
The worst. The worst loser.
I guess you won. And you've even decided that I'm the scribe you'll defeat. As if you have a choice.
Card back. Another copy of any conduit. That makes the Exodia deck a lot stronger. Another one. Sectrodrome, Null Conduit. I mean, Null Conduit actually turns out to be really good in this as well, and we got a second version of it. So let's. Well, I mean, if I am putting back the same deck again, which I do want to do because I actually think it's like sweet as hell. Energy Neb depletes, good, and then we'll go 2 Null Conduits. Okay. And then I'm looking for 4 copies of Blean's Mox, 3 copies of Master Bleen, 2 copies, 3 copies, 2 copies of the Stim Mage, 3 copies of the Stim Mage. I'm 5 cards down, 3 copies of Stim Mage then. I could use a Plasma Jimmy. Maybe put 2 of those in here, so in a situation where I still don't, like, I have the energy conduits, but I don't have the Blean Mox's stuff together, I can just use the Plasma Jimmies to be able to take out whatever the enemy happens to have in that position. It seems good, however. Is there anything very obvious that's extremely useful in one of these that I'm turning down at the moment? I mean, you know, Asher Squad. Do I really want to do that, though? I have no blood sacrifices in this deck. And it's got so inefficient in that circumstance. Let's take 1 Mox module. Let's take a energy ramping card in 3 copies of the energy bot. Actually, that'll do. That's serving as our Krakal effectively here. Okay, you're just gonna give me hints now? Big owl? I see ya. Wish to trade? Yeah, why don't I just have all of the cards, please? I mean, I could stand here and just click forever. Is it even gonna decrease our money at this point? Shutterbug. When a Shutterbug damages another character, that creature also perishes. When a creature moves into the space opposing Shutterbug, they are also dealt 1 damage. Oh, wow. It's Knights Nerds. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, it's not even changing our number up there. I don't know if it's tracking the overflow that we had past 999 there. Sectrodrome, yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, like I could stay there and buy forever, but at a certain point, my deck already is really good. It does a lot of things I don't want it to do. So at a certain point, I'm not really accomplishing too much by doing it. So is that it? It feels like there's definitely something still. Like, this guy still wants a sacrifice out here. I know that. Do you take the key? A gust of foul-smelling air billows from the casket.
You have no offering.
You have no offering. We found a key. The key does not... That... You know... Game of lock and keys, and I don't think I have whatever the appropriate lock for that is. So we don't have the duplicate appropriate for that, so you can't dupe or you can't merge a normal and already pre-merged cards there, is what we just found out.
Boat, scribe only, in case bad happen. Backup plan, let's she say.
Leshy? The guy's insane. Wants to use challenges like you as his plaything. To make it more perverse, he thinks you're actually gonna enjoy it. Oh yeah, try to use a mixture of different types of cards in your deck to fully utilize your bones, blood, and energy.
Woof.
I catch
_fish.
last time. Good fish, beat Dredger, beat Goo, beat Casey. Good fish. Fleshy trust. I not disappoint.
Yeah, same game. Cool. Ah, there we go. Okay, so after we exhaust enough dialogue such that the story is giving us all of the information that is available at that time from the characters that we're interacting with, then we get these. We're gonna have to interact with all of these in some way. I don't know. We clicked one of these before and it did something. PO3, that bot's planning something, all right. It's got the dredger working overtime, huh? Oh, many cards from other temporals are better sacrifice farther than squirrels. For example, bone heaps can be sacrificed early, but have utility in the late game. Great Kraken. Great Kraken submerges itself during the opponent's turn, while submerged opposing creatures attack its owner directly. So it's submerging, but it's also got a tentacle there rather than the diving symbol. Interesting. I feel like that should just go in the deck.
Fleshy trust. I not disappoint.
We also got something. Oh, the clover from this, and the clover from that was giving us the ability to mulligan our opening hands, as I've now realized. Okay. So can I have that interaction everywhere? Y'all got a wiggly for me to click? Clickable wigglies? Anyone? Anywhere? You require the dial, yeah. I mean, we exhausted this entire area, I feel, at the very least, by getting the key. Do I need to talk to these corpses now?
Hey, did you know? I'm named after one of the developers of Inscryption. Pretty cool, huh? Hey, did you know? I'm named after one of the developers of Inscryption. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
Oh, you solved the puzzle. You must be excited, but please don't balk. You solved the riddle of the tomb. Cheers to you.
I feel like there might be a right solution to the right body to be in order to get some clickable. Maybe. Is it every other area had a clickable? Kind of. Ish. A little bit. There was a...
No, I need to collect my thoughts.
Okay. So the spritz sound there is not something occurring. Necessarily, at least. You got the ability to trade with me. I mean, look. Yeah, I can. I could. Theoretically. Don't need to. Maybe will. At some point. And I'll come back then. Okay, there's still the mirror up there. Same as it was previously. Alright. Oh, one thing I didn't check is, are you comfortable with the sacrifice of the Great Kraken? That seems like it might be your jazz.
You have no offering.
Uh-huh. Sorry, my phone heard that and thought that I was asking what the weather was. Because, you know, it sounds exactly like it, right?
It is time, Challenger. Choose the scribe that you will replace.
Replace. Can I leave? Can I walk around this text box? I can! Oh, you can walk around the text box and leave. That's cool. Making a physical in-world universe. One thing is, I did the clicking in here, right? I clicked the tentacle. That's what I meant. But in doing so, it didn't give me anything here, whereas it did give me something in the other area after I completed a certain amount of things. What is this symbol supposed to help me with? Anything? Could just be not even a red herring, but not even a relevant anything. What's this part? I just don't know. I think I gotta back out of here. Oh god, I really hope I get the ability to sacrifice something for you. I will do one final sweep of this area after having completed it. Just make completely, absolutely, certainly sure that I'm not leaving some important interaction on the table. I apologize about your time taken, but I'm trying pretty hard to make efforts to cut anything that would forestall progress for too long. But I also do need to be thorough enough to make sure that I don't miss things like, I don't know, the bottom 2 puzzles in the chest of drawers in Leshy's original room for an episode or 2. Okay. Nope. I'm done. I've satisfied myself here. I'm satisfied.
You shot him in the side.
Alright. Let's go choose the scribe we want to replace. I guess we are choosing to replace CO9 as well, right? That was the original pitch we'd made. Replace PO3 and become scribe with technology? Yup.
Suckers. Oh, you actually picked me? Great. I can skip past the part where they all whine at me. Let's get this part over with. I got some big plays to make.
Do you?
You're supposed to battle the scribe that you picked, but like a powered up version for the finale. This is gonna be different.
Okay. So we see moon tiles there. Can seem to interact with outside the borders here.
Oh wow, we're getting somewhere already on this board, aren't we?
No, my whole board is Exodia. I don't need, my whole deck rather is Exodia. I don't need to hold Exodia pieces in that instance. Null Conduit I could sacrifice right now in order to put Great Kraken on the board. Not entirely certain exactly how that would help me, but... one way to find out.
I'll just leave this here. I gotta give it to that dredger. Not as useless as I thought.
Oh.
Great Kraken emerges from the deep. It comes back as a bell tentacle. The power of the bell tentacle is equal to 4 minus the distance to the combat bell. What?
That's not a mechanic I figured was
Legal. 98. That's the ticket. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, come on, please. Come on. Do it. Put me in a different escape room. Different 3D scenario. Hey, bud.
You done gawking? We can start. You wanted to replace me? Look at us now. This is Botopia, a once great technological paradise. It's ruled over by 4, Uberbots. Yeah, that's right.
And you gotta get out there and beat him. Why? To perform the Great Transcendence, of course, or something like that. Doesn't matter what that means. You want it, okay? It's the MacGuffin.
For the moment, and I absolutely hate to do this because I deeply want to continue playing right now, but for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Inscryption. Holy hell. Series playlist up at that top left. I am deeply, deeply excited. I will see y'all when I see y'all for the next episode. There's, 2 videos a day going up consistently. Don't see that. Bye.